Hey folks, remember me, Sandamtod here, back again. Been a little bit. Here's where we are, and they're having a sale, so might try to get a couple shots in here. Don't know how busy they are in there, but we'll see if they got anything worth buying. Alright, let's go. $80 for the Jetsons Nintendo game. I never knew there was such a game. Maybe that's why it's $80. Gentlemen and ladies, Sandamtod here, back in the command station, back here in the game room. I haven't shot a video back here in a while. I thought I'd show you the remnants of what I picked up at the vintage stock sale. You saw a little bit of footage there. I did go ahead and pick up 3 games on the buy 2 get 1 free on their used stuff. I don't know why they were having a sale. Usually they used to do them on holiday weekends, but Halloween isn't usually considered a holiday that has a sale, and especially not over a whole weekend, so I'm not exactly sure why they were having a sale, but I went and picked up 3 games. Sorry, I'm like cleaning shit over here while I'm like trying to do a video. Focus, Adam. Must focus. Focus, I. Anyway, I picked up 3 games. We'll see. The 2 of them I'm not real sure about because, and one of them I don't know anything about because I've just heard mixed things about them. This was the free one. It was the cheapest one. It was $9.99. I don't remember what I heard that was kind of bad about this game or mixed reviews, but I remember it not like being like, you know, really a standout or something, somebody being like, oh, you got to check it out. So I kind of waited on it and finally dropped in price and down to where it's like $10. It was $10 used. So I went and picked it up. It's the reboot of the game Devil May Cry. It's a Capcom game done by, it looks like Team Ninja Theory did this one. We'll see. I like the Prince of Persia reboot, and a lot of people didn't. So we'll see how this plays. It's just the game in the case. I don't know if there's an actual manual or not, because nowadays games don't really come with manuals. Sometimes the manuals are on the frickin' disc, or most times nowadays. But there was like this transitional period where they weren't, you know, putting them on there. Usually, if there's not a manual nowadays, it's on the disc, but I don't know, because I don't know if these games are, since they're used, if they're supposed to come with it or not. This second one I heard is a little repetitive, and was the kind of the downfall of it. In case art's a little, looked like it might have gotten not wet, but maybe in a moist room, maybe a humid room. Repetitive. Getting back to it, but you know, I've been following the comic book. I'm caught up. I'm finally current. I had stopped reading it for a while and gotten like 12 or 15 issues behind, and literally for like almost a year I had stopped reading it because I was watching the show and stuff. So you might be able to determine what I'm talking about. But I went and picked up AMC The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Now I have the Game of the Year Telltale Walking Dead Season 1 game. I know they just released Season 2 recently. I don't know if it's got the same kind of glitchy problems that seemed like when they first released the other one. They were talking about how it was glitchy on the system if you didn't DLC it or whatever, the disc version. So I waited for the Game of the Year edition, so I may again wait for the Game of the Year edition if one comes around of the Season 2. I have not stepped up to buy a new console yet. I still don't see the need for it. They're still putting out a lot of titles, and there's a lot of titles I haven't touched on this past gen, the 360 and the PS3. So I'm happy until they completely phase that out to stick with this gen, and then I'll probably step up and I'll probably get a PS4. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't see the need right now. So it's kind of funny because I'm showing all 360 stuff, but I don't know. I go in sometimes, especially with these sales, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy for the PlayStation 3, or I'm going to buy for this. And other times I'll just go in there and buy for a bunch of different systems at the same time. So this is another one of those cases where I don't think this came with a manual. It has like a little DLC kind of little thing that was in here, and then the actual disc. I never really worry about the DLC stuff. I heard maybe they're going to be introducing a character or two out of this, game into the show. And so I kind of wanted to check this out to see if I could see who those characters were, and perhaps, in the game, and perhaps know where their roots are from. Because some characters are completely made up for the show. I'm glad the show's slightly deviating from the books. Spoilers, I'd be happy if they didn't go to Alexandria and do the all-out war, or I think that was the storyline or whatever, and all that. I would be happy if they went a different direction. Supposedly they're making a second Walking Dead show. I don't know a lot about it. I just heard it was rumored, and then I thought I heard it was confirmed that they were going to do a second show that's not connected really in any way to the first one, because the first one's still doing big business. I mean, it's one of the highest rated shows I think ever, next to a sporting event, for this premiere for this last year. It was like 17 million people or something. I don't know. So as long as they're putting it out, I still really enjoy the show itself. And so Daryl's a cool character, and Merle, spoilers, is gone, long dead, but I thought I'd check this game out anyway. And that one I think was, well, I can tell you on the receipt here, that one was $14.99. That was $15. I got, like I said, I got the Devil May Cry free for the sale, but it was $10. And then this I picked up because I just didn't know what to really make of it. I had to peel a bit of a sticker off the front other than the vintage stock price tag, because it looked like it had come from GameStop initially, and it had a GameStop sticker residue on the inside and as well as the outside of this box. I'm not sure what this is, and this is where I'm in a conundrum, because I usually don't do gameplay, but I've never heard of this game, and I have no idea what it really is. So I thought I might do some gameplay on this. It was, how much was this? This one was $16.99. Excuse me. I'm staring down the whole video. Anyway, I picked this up, and it's called Killer is Dead. It's like a limited edition boxed limited edition. not sure. It says killer battle action. Join the executioner office and take out a variety of bizarre targets with a sword or transforming biomechanical arm. It definitely sounds Japanese to me. But it says deal out death and love. And they got some scantily clad chicks on the back. And then you got this Japanese guy kind of dressed in like a business suit. Kind of looks like Johnny Mnemonic or something. With like a mechanical arm on this side here, I guess it kind of looks like. I have not stuck this in yet, so I don't know. This came with some DLC as well, but I didn't. It's probably been claimed. I didn't worry about it. So here's the box. The box is actually in okay shape, but there was a big GameStop sticker that I had to painstakingly kind of work, and you could still see a little bit of the sticky on there, but it was better than ripping the box front or anything. I think that's why nobody attempted to take it off, is because they were afraid they were going to rip up the box front, and I got it off of there. Just took my time. So anyway, this is the inner thing. Now the tray is ripped here. I'm going to glue that with some like Elmer's glue, but they had some tape on there. I took the tape off and just reverse the box so it slides into the inside of the box instead of on the outer edge. But I'm going to glue this down, and then, you know, it's the way it is. But here's the game. It came with a sleeve that goes over the game. Don't really know that much about it, like I said. But it just looked so damn interesting. I don't know why. Unreal, Bink Video. Just trying to see who made this. Kodakawa Games. So yeah, definitely Japanese inspired. Okay, here's the game. It looks just like the box front and back, but this thing is practically brand new. I think it even smells. You know how stuff smells when you open it brand new? I know you do, so this actually still smells kind of brand new, but it's got the instruction book and then the disc there. I don't know. It said something about, what did it say? Where is it on this? Bonus DLC content. There's something about Gigolo missions or something. I don't even know. I really don't. I thought I'd give it a try, and we'll see if YouTube will allow me to post it, and then we'll know what Killer Z looks like. I'm sure if it's allowed, there's probably some people that have done one, but you haven't seen me do it. So anyway, there's two more things in this tray. It came with like a little art book, which feels like the dude didn't even really open. It's still like stiff. I mean, it really doesn't open much wider than that without it feeling like you're kind of forcing it or something, like it's stiff. But it says on the very first page, if you haven't played the game yet, there's spoiler stuff, but I'll kind of hold up some pages. I don't know. Some, like, art inspired by the game, or what's it called? Character models, you know, things like that. It's cool. It's hard cover. I mean, it's definitely a thick book. And when like I said, when I picked this up also, and it was $16.99, but I felt it, and I could feel that it was heavy, like all the stuff was in it, even though it was. I'm sorry I keep licking my fingers, but I keep seeing little stickums. There was a big sticker on the back of this too, just little remnants of the sticker. But when I felt that it had all the stuff in it, I was like, I definitely got to check this out. But it also came with a music soundtrack. The music soundtrack, I don't know, it could be good. I keep saying It's got 25 tracks on it. It's just a music CD, but it's in a little slim DVD kind of case. Again, and You say when you can't think of what. You're trying to think of a connector to connect. That's why I'm not a very good speaker. Anyways, so I'm putting this stuff back, but we put the stuff back in there, and we're gonna slide it in to the box like so. We put the tear on the inside so it's not showing, but I don't know. Looks interesting. I'll try to shoot the gameplay today so I actually film it instead of saying, oh, I'll film it and then not filming it. So I'll try to shoot some actual gameplay like after I do this, and then maybe we'll be able to post like both, you know, one of them and then the other one the next day or something after you see this, so you can, I don't know. Gameplays are weird. For me, they are. Because I don't do it very spectacular. I just point the friggin' video camera at the TV, and any ambient noise or anything is there, and we just, you know, play. Because, you know, I'm not that worried about it. I think people put too much into this. Oh, it's got to be high def. Oh, it's got to look like this. Oh, 16:9 aspect ratio and all that. You know, for me, this is just a way to interact with people. Like I never interact with anybody. It seems like lately I haven't really been interacting with anybody outside of work. So it's a way to interact with some people and say hey to some people. And like I said, we'll shoot that video. All in all, tax, we're talking $34.77. So it was $35. It says age verification performed. Age is 23. They did not ask me what my age was. Of course, I do have kind of a gray goatee, but they did not ask me, and I am not 23. I'm friggin' old. I'm 39. So anyway, I'll have to let you know about Devil May Cry and Walking Dead as well. Walking Dead's the one that I really want to play, but Killer is Dead is the one I want to shoot a gameplay on it and at least stick it in and see what the heck it is. So I'm dragging out my video like I normally do. Folks, thanks for coming by. I can't guarantee when I'll do another video. It's just whenever the mood strikes me. I almost wasn't sure I was going to shoot this, but I was like, you need to shoot a video and put something up because you haven't done anything other than like car videos in like a long time. So now I switched to instead of I do have all the PlayStation 2 stuff out, like right there and there. I've got all the PlayStation 2 games out, but I don't have them. It's going to be a long video to sit down and do all the games, and for the PlayStation 2 collection, I don't want to divide it up. And to be honest, every time I think about doing it, I'm like, man, it's going to take forever to do that video, and I just like don't feel like doing it. So, lazy me. Anyway, really, seriously, thanks for coming by. Any and all new subscribers. I know there's been a few that have come by. I know a few left, so it really doesn't matter. If you're new or checking it out, check out some of my previous stuff. I do have a lot of things, a variety of stuff. I tried to do some playlists that are on my front page, down, you know, to separate out some stuff that's, you know, maybe not game related, some discussion stuff, gameplay stuff, some of the stuff I consider more epic, and, you know, so if you're looking for some videos from me and you've seen nothing's really coming, and you do want to like, or you haven't watched all of them, which I hope not, because there was like 600 and I pulled some down, and now there's like 400 and something videos still posted, so I don't know. So anyway, if you can't get enough of me, check out my stuff, and thanks. You can like the video if you want. You can subscribe if you're not subscribed. I always hear people saying that, like, subscribe, check out my Facebook, check out my Twitter, check out my, you know, everything, and I'm just like, I don't have much of any of that stuff, and even if I did, I'm just not I'm not a showman. I mean, I'm not putting on a show. I'm just here to bullshit and hopefully entertain some people for a few minutes and have like a 8-minute sign off at the end of the video. So I'm out. Talk to you later. Peace out.